Так, картинка пошла, звук пошел, вроде все хорошо. Так, ну наконец-таки я решил пройти до конца уже наш Хогвартс. Потом на него что-то забыли совсем про него. Поэтому будем наслаждаться прекрасным миром Гарри Поттера. И мы полутали свою первую метлу, которую не могли тогда залутать.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Ну давай посмотрим, выскочка из Слизерина.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, fifth year. Fine, I'll humour you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, fifth year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Так, собрали всю волю в кулак.
Brilliant. Success. This is rather fun. Did it! Oh, oh! This is rather fun.
Ну, конечно, могли бы получше, но тоже ничего так.
That's That's not... You must have cheated, you... Oh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Выкуси, как змеелюбка, как мы тебя затащили.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Так, ну что, ребят, давайте погоняем на метлах. Надо нам натаскать свои навыки.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
А, ну все равно мы на втором месте только. Минута 50. Минута 32:08 первая.
This is rather fun. Oh! Oh! Missed one. Made it. Brilliant. Did it. Oh! Oh! Ha! Good. I've got this.
Ну, напортачили, конечно, много. Надо попробовать еще раз. Должны мы эти 7 секунд побить.
Success. Brilliant. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Made it. Brilliant. anyone else see that?
Все равно 2 секунды. Ну, короче, надо все шары собирать здесь.
Success. Ho, ho! Did it. Now that's more like it. Made it. Brilliant. Aha! Brilliant.
Ай, чуть-чуть. Неудобные все равно полеты.
This is rather fun. Brilliant.
Ну как закончить, блин?
Blast. Success. Brilliant. Did it! Ho ho! Made it. Excellent. Success. Now that's more like it. I can do better. This is rather fun. Brilliant. Did it. Excellent. Success. Now that's more like it. That wasn't too bad. This is rather fun. Brilliant. Missed it.
Ну ладно, давайте попробуем последний раз. И пойдем квестики тогда бахать.
Now that's more like it. Made it. Brilliant. Success. Excellent. Not close enough. Protego!
If it thinks it's got long.
I wonder what Merlin would think of the wizarding art.
I don't know about sentiment. There hasn't been a dragon in history with a hair.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of as it relates to speed.
I should imagine she'd always have room for laying down.
Protego! Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Accio! Accio! These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time. The opportunity, ever so.
Come on then, what you got?
It's
Or is it moving?
What? I bet.
That's I hope.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
Небесная коса, 5000. Хочу, будем копить бабки. Так, а так у нас травушка, китайская жующая капуста. Капусту берем, без капусты нам никак.
Thank you for your patronage. I shall hope to do business with you again. Pleased to see Arn has his belongings back. Ranrock and his loyalists will think twice before... That's been a pleasure.
Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Finger. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
Как же я хорош.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Repulso. Levioso. Revelio.
Здравствуй, Фрэнки. Да, неплохая.
Revelio.
Так, опять жабы. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Repulso. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Incendio.
Блин, уже все комбинации позабывал.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Levioso. Repulso.
Так, ничего не действует, надо подумать.
Lumos.
Так, внутри какие-то кристаллы. Чем же их таким бахнуть?
Lumos. Reparo. Revelio.
Возможно, их надо перетащить на эти светящиеся.
Accio. Bolso. Levioso.
Ну, не работает на них ничего.
Depulso. Defendo. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Protego.
Так, ладно, с жабками мы разобрались, а как быть с испытанием?
Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Depulso. Levioso. Lumos. Reparo.
Ну, это для выручай комнаты заклинания. Ничего на них не работает. Наверное, еще раз. Продолжим. Призрак нашей любви. Хочу сделать этот квест, но не могу найти эту карту у себя в рюкзаке. Вот, место мы одно находили. Это вот этот мостик вроде бы. Вроде бы это основной зал какой-то большой в Хогвартсе. И там это будет лестница. Не лестница, а мостик этот. Давайте начнем оттуда. Вот вот это место вроде бы.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Так, ну судя по всему у нас нету ни тентаклей, ни мандрагоры. Надо где-то искать. Надо идти, наверное, в Хогсмит. Так, а ночью-то они открыты, хоть магазинчики?
Treasure. Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Странно, и у него нет ничего такого. Неужели мы сами должны тогда скрафтить?
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Clockwise. That's the last time I have a potion idea that I took
Revelio.
down.
Так, все-таки она у нас есть. А вот мандрагоры, наверное, нет. Так, в магазине. Тимофилы и поганки. Это, наверное, опять все-таки в Хогсмите. Ну ладно, пойдем тентаклу нашу использовать.
Are think there
You
were
can't
dossiers as
imagine
well.
how inconvenient travel.
Ой-ой-ой, раскричались. Ага, вот это место.
Oh, I invented flu powder.
Ну, думаю, ночью мы на улице быстро кого-нибудь найдем.
Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Заодно испытание.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast left for everyone.
Protego!
Seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
Rookwoods don't go down easy. Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! The beast. Revelio! Revelio.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Revelio. Confringo.
Hey!
Expelliarmus.
Is that all they're teaching? Not your best defensive maneuver, was it?
Protego. Incendio. Defendo. Revelio. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Поскорее бы научиться замки открывать. Уж слишком много тайников тут скрыто.
Revelio. Revelio.
Like these days. Can't be too careful.
What's more powerful than the dark?
Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Так, одну мандрагорку, пожалуйста, мадам. 500 золотых монет, офигеть. Я уже почти себе на метлу насобирал, но чувствую, придется ее отложить.
Such a wee bairn giving a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
А семена еще дороже, ё-моё.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
Какой хитрый сундук, не хочет открываться, когда при нем в инвиз уходишь.
You followed a wee butterfly to a grand treasure, eh?
Revelio. Lumos.
Так, это то ли печная труба? Ну, вроде похоже. Надо искать какие-то холмики и с печкой на них.
Revelio.
А не ли это печка ли?
Accio. Lumos.
Да, она, вот и светлячок.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
Так, тут вроде бы все выполнили. Нам осталось только натравить мандрагору на кого-нибудь. Полетели, поищем врагов.
My father always taught me to keep my wand at the ready.
А, черт, нельзя летать тут. Оп, не проходим мимо. Очередное испытание.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Черт, опять с этими сундуками. А вон и наша цель для мандрагорки. Ути, 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 вылазь, вылазь.
Assignment's all finished.
Так, квест сделали. Ну ладно, давайте снова подумаем, что же можно тут сделать.
Lumos. Revelio.
Ну вот нельзя же, не зря же здесь эти светлячки.
Accio. Levioso. Repulsor. Lumos.
Вот оно, есть.
Lumos.
Оказывается, все было до боли просто. А нужно-то было всего лишь не ящики к светлячкам, а светлячков к ящикам.
Lumos. Revelio.
Так, ну что, отправимся к профессору Чесноук.
Wonderful to see you again.
Revelio. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Levioso!
Да нет, это не отдельное заклинание.
Levioso. Repulso.
Странно.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Revelio.
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an hour.
Revelio.
Так, не пойму откуда, со второго этажа, что ли? Странно.
Revelio.
А может быть наверху вообще с балкончика? Странно, теперь не реагирует.
Revelio. Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor
Revelio.
I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. all the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Please could you remind me the purpose of my tasks, Professor?
Of course, dear. Professor Weasley has kindly asked that I give you some tasks to ensure that your learning continues to flourish outside of the classroom. Once you've completed them all, be sure to return to me, and I'll know that you're ready to learn Flipendo.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Do like what my mother used to make.
Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
Seems cool. There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Ну что, дедуля, давай даблкил оформим. Не, не желаешь?
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. I'm a goblin, not a toy!
That was meant for me.
That was pitiful!
I've been fighting. You can't stop us. Expelliarmus.
「 so.
She'll spell and glance off of me. You won't stop me.
Revelio.
I'd wager this mess is the fault of time.
Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio. Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. Revelio. Revelio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
Так, интересно это уже.
Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Останавливаются.
That must have done something. Best have a look around. Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio.
Так, а вот и наш противник.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Ну, капуста тащит.
Revelio!
These look familiar.
Accio! Depulso! Levioso! Accio! Revelio! Accio!
More statues.
Protego! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Not making this easy on me.
Revelio! Revelio!
Revelio. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. I'll never get used to these floors. Revelio. Incendio. Digo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Revelio.
What a relief. Revelio. Another pensive. Revelio.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago. But the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.